Hi, my name is Eric Dryman. I'm a lieutenant with the Indianapolis Fire Department. Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch my video about the upcoming class, Vent, Enter, Isolate, Search, a New Approach, that I will be presenting at FDIC 2016. The concept of Vent, Enter, Search is not a new one. It's been around for many decades. We originally called it Vent, Enter, Search. Now we refer to it as Vent, Enter, Isolate, Search after the most recent fire behavior studies that were done by Underwriters Laboratory and the National Institute for Standards. This class goes over the time-tested skills involved with Vent, Enter, Search, and I also incorporate many of the new fire behavior concepts that have been developed over the last 5 to 10 years based on some of the most up-to-date research that's available. I also talk about the differences in the way that we fight fires today versus the way we fought them 20 to 30 years ago, particularly now with the incorporation of more synthetic products, more synthetic clothing, furniture, those sorts of things, and how those new products impact the fire loading in the structures that we are responding to today. I also like to cover a lot of the new modern building construction issues that we're dealing with nowadays. Homes are much more lightly built, they're much more energy efficient, and all those different things impact the way the fire behaves and ultimately impacts the way that we need to do our job on the fire ground, particularly in this case, Vent, Enter, Isolate, Search. Many of our fires these days are what we refer to as ventilation limited. There's absolutely no shortage of fuel load, no shortage of products that will burn. However, the limiting factor in many of these fires is the airflow. And it's very important for us to understand this as we go through and we discuss Vent, Enter, Search, because one of the primary things we do as part of this search technique and rescue technique is entering the building and creating a ventilation point. We're also going to talk about how to size up a structure. What are we looking for when we pull up, whether we're on an engine company, a ladder company, a two-man squad, whatever the case might be. What are we looking for? How are we going to identify where we're going, and how are we going to pull off that rescue in the safest, most efficient manner possible? We're also going to cover crew assignments, who carries what tools, who should do what jobs, because it's very important that you have a plan laid out ahead of time so that when time is of the essence, everyone knows what they need to do, what tools they need to grab, and what techniques they need to perform in order to pull the rescue off. We'll also discuss victim removal. Moving a unconscious or semi-conscious adult individual is extremely difficult for one firefighter to do, and the concept of dragging a victim through a room, up over a window, and down a ladder can be challenging if you've not done that before on the fire ground or in training. So we're going to discuss some of the techniques that I use, that I teach, in order to help facilitate getting that victim out of the structure once you've located them. And lastly, we're going to talk about rapid fire events, flashover, backdraft, things like that that have impacted these types of techniques, the ways we can limit those rapid fire events from occurring, and what to do when we sense that they are about to occur, how we can protect ourselves, how we can remove ourselves from danger and as rapidly and expediently as possible to keep from getting injured or killed ourselves. So thank you for taking a few minutes and watching my video. I hope to see you at FDIC 2016. Hope you have a good time in Indianapolis, and we'll see you there. Thanks. Have a good day.